Greetings everyone. This is my first video on YouTube. I am going to be discussing politics. It is my favorite subject. It is what I have covered as a political junkie since I was a teenager. I am a transgender woman, as you can see from these flags, including the pride flag as well. I am grateful to be myself, and I feel like this video is a launch pad for many great things to come. I want to discuss many issues, not only trans issues, but issues pertaining to this country and places around the world, everything. I want to cover the inequities that just plague this country, my friends and family, but also the people I have never met before, because everything inextricably is linked to one another. It is very hot in here, by the way. It is July 2nd, and I also sweat a lot because I am a letter carrier. I am a federal employee. I work for the United States Postal Service for a year and a half, and I plan on continuing to work for them. Since I work as a career letter carrier, I am afraid I won't be able to upload many videos onto my channel, but I will try my best to do that. Since this is a political video, I will cover who I am, what is my ideology, and what is my worldview, and how will I cover it in future videos. To start off, my name is Mishy. I am a left libertarian. I believe that humans can always improve as long as you give them the ability to improve. And I am concerned about the state of my country, America. I am afraid that my representatives are not respecting the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity, something that is enshrined in France and something that has been brought to America, something that inspired the United States Constitution. I can't believe I stuttered there. But I am a registered Democrat. The reason I registered as a Democrat is because I am a lifelong New Jerseyite. I've lived in New Jersey all of my life, and I cannot vote in closed primaries as an independent. I can only do that if I register with a political party. And since I am a left libertarian, I choose to register as the Democrat because the Democratic Party is one of the two major parties. Oh, it's a big surprise, isn't it? No, it's not. I would register as a Green if I could, but unfortunately, ranked choice voting is not a thing in New Jersey. That is only a thing in Maine and Nebraska, from what I know in the top of my memory. But anyways, I want to discuss my ideology. I want to indulge in that. And I want to say I respect everyone's point of view, but for anyone that is to the right, anyone who is conservative, you might not like this channel. You might not like my channel because I will be covering stuff in a leftist point of view. And no, being a left libertarian doesn't necessarily mean that I'm a socialist or a communist. I believe in social democracy, which means I believe in representation from the people for the people, and that people have a right to vote in fair elections. I do not believe that there should be an authoritarian government that decides how people can and cannot live their life. That is why I am concerned about the state of my country. I feel that there is a moral panic against the trans community, but also the LGBT community as a whole. I wish that my trans friends are safe and well, and for any trans people in Florida to be safe, but also be determined to never back down and never surrender to any authoritarians who tell you who you are is a lie. Because I've lived like that for the longest time. And for 22 years, I never want to relive those traumatic events ever again, living a lie. I've always seen myself as a woman. I started realizing that fully when I was 12 years old. And I feel that my doctors incorrectly assigned me the gender that I was given at birth. And I want to correct the record from now on, forever, that my name is Michelle and that I am an independent woman. I will always be an independent woman. And I hope for what I say will be an inspiration to everyone who watches this video. I want to cover my worldview, so you probably guess or question what my religion is. I do not believe in a religion. I am an atheist. I don't believe in a god or a deity for that matter. And even though this is a hot button topic, I am not afraid to talk about this. Even though for me, everyone would probably just think, oh, I'm a transgender woman. This isn't, this is the tip of the iceberg. I am more than just a transgender woman. I am a free thinker. I believe that everyone has the free will to think for themselves and not have someone else think for them. That includes a deity. I do not believe that there's a spirit or a wizard that can determine who a person will be in life. I think that is nonsense. For those that do disagree, I want to let you know I respect your faith and your religion. But I also feel that no one should be indoctrinated into a certain worldview or faith against their own will, and should always be given the opportunity to pick their own path in life, the same way I pick my own path right now. Since I have discussed many topics, I also want to state the topics that I may say in future videos. In case I don't, I support Medicare for all. I want student loan repealed, eliminated. I know the Supreme Court decided against the Biden administration for forgiving student loan debt, but hey, the Supreme Court is out of lockstep with the Constitution. That's how I see it. I think that the Supreme Court is a rogue court, and they have been a rogue court since Clarence Thomas was sworn in the late 80s. I believe that money should not be in politics. I want there to be ranked choice voting, as I mentioned before. And I do not want anyone to be silenced for their free speech. That includes the teachers in Florida who have been silenced for speaking about the LGBT community to everyone of all ages. Yes, I don't think children are being indoctrinated by teachers. I think there are parents out there who are probably just as naive as the children and think that this country is spiraling into communism, Marxism, whatever it is. It's nonsense to me. Doesn't mean anything. I just laugh it off because that's all I can do. But regardless, for anyone that is still here and for anyone that enjoyed this video, I want to ask you to like this video and to please subscribe and press the bell icon. One of the reasons that I didn't make this video is because I fear that I won't make a big enough impact on YouTube, because one of the CEOs, Susan Wojcicki, if I said this wrong, I'm sorry, but she said that YouTube videos that discuss controversial news topics are deprioritized. They are deplatformed in some ways if it's controversial. Some controversial things shouldn't really be controversial. I don't think JFK was assassinated by one person. Um, Everyone has a right to their free speech, and that should be respected on YouTube. But I think because, it's July 2nd, technically today is the day America declared independence. It just didn't become ratified until July 4th. I think today's a special day to come out and be myself for once in my life. To everyone who listens here, I want to wish everyone a wonderful Independence Day and to enjoy your life while you are still here on this planet. Ciao.